Hello, curious minds, and welcome to another thrilling episode of the Think Lab. I'm Sydney, your guide as we plunge into the depths of mystery and myth. Today, we're diving into the enigmatic world of the Kraken. Yes, the legendary sea monster of sailors' nightmares. But here's the twist: could a real-life Kraken still be lurking beneath the waves? Prepare to have your imagination stretched, your skepticism challenged, and your curiosity piqued. This is going to be epic, folks.
Well, if there is one, I hope it's not camera shy. Otherwise, how will it make its social media debut?
If it's anything like my uncle's fishing stories, it's probably been exaggerated over the years.
All right, folks, strap in because we're diving deep today. Literally. Could a real-life Kraken still be lurking in the ocean depths, waiting for its cameo in our next shipwreck story?
Oh, sure, Sydney. And maybe it's plotting its next TikTok debut too.
Right, because nothing says ancient sea monster like craving social media fame.
Welcome, fellow seekers of the truth, to our corner of the unknown. Tonight, we plunge into the deep and murky waters of the ocean, where legends and reality blur. Our topic, whispered about for centuries with both trepidation and awe, is the Kraken. Could this colossal beast, said to tangle ships and drag them to their doom, be more than just a myth? Stories dating back to the 12th century describe monstrous tentacles breaching the surface, and sailors speak of whirlpools and the smell of death in the air. These tales, though ancient, haunt the maritime world to this day. So, could a real-life Kraken still lurk in the depths, waiting in the abyss for its next encounter with the surface world? Let us dive in and explore the shadows beneath the waves. Let's dive into the heart of the matter. Could a real-life Kraken exist in the unexplored depths of our oceans?
Considering the vastness and mystery of the ocean, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. We've only explored a small fraction of the deep sea.
True, Iris. The colossal squids we know about were once mere myths too. Who's to say there isn't an even larger creature lurking beneath?
But isn't it also possible that the Kraken myth was just an exaggeration of creatures like the giant squid? Human imagination can run wild.
While imagination plays a role, the ocean is a breeding ground for anomalies. Nature often surprises us with its hidden giants.
Grim. Those anomalies could also be just that. Anomalies. They don't necessarily constitute proof of a mythical creature's existence.
Indeed, but what about deep-sea sonar readings that sometimes show inexplicable large masses moving underwater?
Those readings could be misinterpretations or technical glitches, Sydney, but they do fuel our curiosity and urge us to explore further.
It's about balancing skepticism with an open mind. Scientific inquiry can lead to incredible discoveries, even if they don't validate myths.
And yet, the allure of the unknown keeps the myth alive. Could the Kraken be a symbol of our fear of the unexplored?
That's a profound thought, Mara. The Kraken could very well represent our collective fear of the depths and what they conceal.
Fear aside, it's important to maintain scientific rigor in our quest for answers. Myths should inspire investigations, not conclusions.
So, are we saying the Kraken is an impossibility, or just an improbable creature awaiting discovery?
Perhaps neither, Sydney. It's a reminder of our planet's mysteries and the limits of our current understanding.
And as technology evolves, so does our capacity to uncover these mysteries. Today's myth could be tomorrow's reality.
For now, the Kraken remains a captivating enigma, a testament to the ocean's power to intrigue and mystify us.
And as long as the ocean holds its secrets, we'll continue to search, question, and dream of what may lie beneath.
Thanks to our sponsor, Dean Labs, for making this episode possible. At Dean Labs, they're not just exploring the unknown, they're pioneering it. They've created the Think Lab, a hub for serious minds in paranormal and cryptid research at the Dean Labs Academy of Mad Science. If you're looking to dive deep into the world of paranormal, extraterrestrial, and cryptid investigation, Dean Labs is building an online school just for you. Head over to www.deanlabs.com, sign up with your email to lock in your free course, and stay updated on when their Kickstarter will launch. Unlock the mysteries of the universe with Dean Labs. All right, team. After diving into the lore and legends of the Kraken, let's stir the waters a bit. Could there still be a real-life Kraken lurking in the depths of our oceans?
Well, Sydney, if you consider the vastness of the unexplored ocean, it's not completely outlandish to think something monstrous could be down there. I mean, we've only explored about 5% of it. Imagine what could be hiding in the other 95%.
Orion, you're always one to chase shadows. The ocean's depth is daunting, sure, but that doesn't mean every sailor's tale is true. These myths were born from fear and imagination, nothing more.
Grim, don't be so dismissive. Science has shown us time and time again that nature is full of surprises. The coelacanth was thought extinct for millions of years, until it showed up in a fisherman's net.
Iris, comparing a fish to a legendary sea monster is a stretch. The Kraken is likely just a giant squid exaggerated over time. There's a difference between finding a living fossil and a mythical creature.
Piper dismissing it entirely isn't fair either. Legends often have a kernel of truth. Maybe the Kraken is a hyperbolic version of something real, something we've yet to fully understand.
Exactly, Mara. And let's not forget, the colossal squid is a real creature. Who's to say there isn't a bigger, nastier cousin lurking deeper?
Oh, come on. Next, you'll be telling me the Loch Ness Monster is real too. We have to draw the line between scientific curiosity and wild fantasy.
Grim, it's not about believing in fairy tales. It's about keeping an open mind. Dismissing the unknown outright is the antithesis of scientific exploration.
All right, let's reel it in a bit. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, the mystery of the deep sea continues to captivate us. And maybe that's the true magic of the Kraken legend. All right, everyone, we've debated the existence of the Kraken. Now, let's shift gears and brainstorm how such a creature might actually be possible from a scientific standpoint. What would it take for a Kraken to exist today?
Well, considering the vast unexplored areas of our oceans, it's conceivable that a large cephalopod species could remain hidden. Our technology hasn't mapped even half of the ocean floor, so there's a lot of room for surprises.
Absolutely, Piper. We could start by looking at the biology of known giant squids and extrapolate. If they can reach up to 43 feet, it's not a massive leap to imagine a relative even larger, given the right environment.
That's a good point, Grim. Maybe we should consider the deep sea ecosystem. Could a Kraken thrive there, feeding on large schools of fish or even whales? It would need a substantial food source.
To add to that, Mara, we could also investigate hydrothermal vents. They support unique life forms and could potentially sustain a massive creature like the Kraken, providing both food and a stable habitat.
Orion, that's intriguing. We should also consider the evolutionary aspect. If a Kraken were to exist, it might have developed unique adaptations to survive the high pressure and darkness of the deep sea.
Iris, I agree. Maybe bioluminescence could play a role in its hunting strategy, attracting prey in the pitch-black environment.
Great ideas, everyone. To scientifically investigate further, we might need to deploy advanced submersibles or use deep-sea drones to explore these regions more thoroughly.
Sydney, those technologies could help us gather data on deep-sea life forms and their behaviors, possibly even capturing evidence of something Kraken-like.
Plus, conducting extensive DNA analyses of ocean water samples could reveal unknown genetic material, hinting at undiscovered giant species.
And let's not forget the importance of collaborating with marine biologists and oceanographers. Their expertise could be invaluable in guiding our exploration efforts.
Absolutely, Orion. We should also consider historical accounts and folklore. They might hold clues or exaggerated truths about large sea creatures that have been sighted over the centuries.
That's a fascinating angle, Iris. Perhaps we could even apply machine learning to analyze these stories for patterns and consistencies that align with known marine phenomena.
This has been a productive session, everyone. If the Kraken does exist, I believe we're on the right path to discovering it scientifically.
While the notion of a real-life Kraken might seem like a myth, the ocean is vast and largely unexplored. The colossal squid, a real creature, is evidence that the sea harbours life forms that defy our expectations. So, I remain open to the possibility.
I approach this topic with skepticism. While the idea is fascinating, scientific evidence supporting the existence of a kraken-like creature is lacking. Our understanding of marine biology does not currently support such a hypothesis.
I lean towards belief, driven by the mysteries of the deep sea. History has shown that many myths have a basis in reality, and until we've explored every ocean trench, who can say for certain?
As a curious investigator of the unknown, I find the possibility intriguing. The ocean's uncharted territories leave room for speculation, though I remain cautiously open-minded until more evidence surfaces.
The scientific perspective is essential here. While the deep sea is a realm of wonders, without concrete evidence or sightings of a kraken, I remain skeptical, valuing empirical data over folklore.
The allure of the Kraken is undeniable, and while I'm enchanted by the legends, I side with science. Until we have tangible proof, I must remain skeptical, though fascinated by what might lie beneath.
As we dive back into the realm of reality, it's clear that the depths of the ocean hold more questions than answers. The Kraken, whether myth or monster, remains a tantalizing enigma that keeps our imaginations swimming in the deep. So, dear listeners, keep your eyes on the horizon and your mind open to the mysteries of the abyss. Until next time, keep it squiddy, keep it weird, and whatever you do, don't get tangled in the tentacles of curiosity. Sydney, signing off.
Well, if the kraken is out there, I just hope it's not binge listening to this podcast.
Orion, picture this, the Kraken as our biggest fan, just wanting a signed poster for its underwater lair.